Vietjet Air. Why have you done this to us?
I previously said Vietjet Airways aren't that bad. I was wrong. Remind me never to book a flight with them again in Vietnam. Delayed flights, cancelled flights, the lot. Hopefully now we can get to Ho Chi Minh.
Good afternoon and welcome to Ho Chi Minh, or you may know it as Saigon in Vietnam. We were hoping to have the whole day, night and next day to explore the former capital of South Vietnam, but unfortunately due to some delayed flights from Phu Quoc, we only have the afternoon to explore this city of over 9 million people. We're going to do our best. We did have a extensive plan of things to see and do, but had to cut that a bit because this is our last full day in this amazing country. But what a place to stay. We are staying at the Lotte Hotel. We are so grateful to have the opportunity to be staying here, and look at this. I'm sat in something that is like a throne. I need to show you our room. We actually have afternoon tea in a minute. It can't get much more fancy than this.
This is like one of the fanciest hotels we've probably ever stayed in. We have an unbelievable river view. I just can't believe it. It feels kind of weird to be back, doesn't it? After being in like an island, now we're in a city.
Back in a huge city, the biggest city in Vietnam.
And we can actually see it. But let me give you a room tour. So Matt has 1, 2, 3 thrones that he can choose to sit on. And also,
on one time.
Can we
Would you like to?
No.
No,
thank
they're my
you.
thrones.
I have my own throne. I'm kind of confused. I don't know what this is. Is this dragon fruit? Showing our ignorance. But we have a very funky fruit. So obviously we have our chairs. And then they also have like a really, look at this.
Snazzy touchscreen.
Snazzy touchscreen sort of system there. We have a huge bed. We have our big TV, our chest of drawers, the mini bar area, of course, and our bathroom.
We have a Toto toilet as well.
I was about to say, we have a Toto toilet.
Don't press the wrong button.
Has water, like a heated seat, and you can.
You know, this one is the one that has the actual, like the sprays.
You can choose the temperature of your water. But I love the room, and I love the fact, even more so, that we get to go and have afternoon tea in the lounge.
Yeah, we better be quick. We do not have long in this city. I love the lobby music.
It makes me want to dance actually. It's quite very fancy.
Please don't do that.
This is so cool. So this is the executive lounge, and you get afternoon tea from 2:30 to 5. You also have all day drinks for free. We have fruit, we have spring roll type things, we have canapes, we have cheese, we have desserts.
And there's actual meals. I thought it was going to just be some tea.
I thought afternoon tea, like maybe afternoon tea to us is literally tea, but this is great.
My favourite bit of the lounge. All you can drink. This is a little bit fancy, isn't it? You've got the views over the Saigon River, and when they said afternoon tea, I was really expecting some tea and a little bit of cake. I think we're showing how British we are, just tea and cake. But you've got these fancy little canapes, you've got carbonara, you've got other dishes, you've got all the drinks that you can think of. And from 5:30, they have like the fancy spirits that you can have, but we've got to go out.
We have to go out today.
We do, and this is the blueberry one. Supposedly, blueberry is the fruit of the month. I don't know if they're growing a lot of blueberries in Ho Chi Minh at the minute, but
blueberry and cheese.
It worked.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah, it worked.
That was lovely and quite unexpected to have a lounge that you can go to and basically eat and drink what you want all day is unbelievable. But not only is time against us today, so is the weather. It has just started to rain here in Ho Chi Minh, and just like that, it is pouring.
Just as we decided to get out, it is like torrential rain, so we're going to have to get a taxi.
It's going to be a day of taxis. To the post office. This is outrageous. I don't know how we're going to manage to do anything today. I'll show you the rain in a minute. It is like, can you hear that? Complete and utter thunderstorms, but we have made it to the Ho Chi Minh post office. This was actually designed by Gustave Eiffel in the Gothic style. Obviously, Gustave Eiffel, the guy that designed the Eiffel Tower, and It's a pretty cool building. It actually takes you from like Asia to Europe, and I think we're going to be in here for a little while, so we might as well send some letters.
This was actually built back in 1886, and I wish I could show you the outside. Maybe if the rain stops we'll be able to show you, but it's like this huge yellow building. It has a clock, and it kind of doesn't really look like what I would imagine a post office to be, does it? Like, it's a very old traditional one.
Coming from an ex-postman, this is not like what it looks like in London.
Matt was a postman, so he should know, but I love the interior, the arches, all the colours, but we need to pick some postcards. We might as well send them.
Just interrupting today's video before we fly out of Ho Chi Minh to give you some tips on how to find a cheap city break. We've teamed up with Skyscanner and we're going to show you how you can use them to find the perfect break for yourself. The best way to find your cheap city break is to not have a specific destination in mind. You can then go onto Skyscanner, use the Explore Everywhere button and find the cheapest country for you. You can then go a little bit further, click on that country, find the cheapest city, and off you go.
Once you have found your amazing cheap city break, you might be thinking about saving money whilst exploring the city. We have a couple of tips to help you, especially if it is a more expensive city to visit. Our first tip would be to bring hand luggage. We cannot stress this enough, but you do not need to take a huge suitcase with you on a city break, because a big piece of luggage can cost you between £30 and £50. So, hand luggage all the way. Our second tip would be to shop and eat locally. Normally the best food comes from local places, and often it is much cheaper as well. So not only do you save money, but you also get a real feel of local food and the best cuisine. And our last tip would be to use public transport. Not only is it more affordable, but normally in cities it's a lot faster and you get a real local feel of the city. Thanks to Skyscanner for partnering with us. We hope our tips have helped you. Enjoy booking your city break, and let's get back to the city of Ho Chi Minh. We actually have to go to a souvenir shop in the post office to pick our postcards. Which ones do you fancy? We actually have a few people to send them to as well.
We've got to get... Well, basically, if the weather doesn't change... Oh no, that's the inside. Is there one with a picture of the outside?
You can at least show it.
So we can show you what it looks like.
Oh my god, can you even hear that? Oh yes.
This is what the outside looks like if we don't get a chance because of the rain. Thank you very much.
We actually have like an exclusive members community where we give like travel tips, we send gifts, postcards, magnets, and that is currently why we chose 3 special postcards for some people. So if you do want to receive a postcard from us when we're hiding from a thunderstorm, sign up. I'll link it in the description.
It isn't actually something we advertise at all or ever, to be fair, but if you do want to sign up, it helps us, and there are loads of cool things in there. Giveaways, postcards, gifts, prizes, travel tips, potentially travelling with us, who knows, but yeah, link below, Patreon.
Hello, can I send these please? Thank you. Thank you. All done, we got to stick the stamps ourselves, and it was 80,000. So I think it is 20,000 dong per postcard for stamps to Europe, which is about 80p, I would say.
This rain is not going to stop. We're going to get a taxi to our next stop of the afternoon, but you can kind of see the look, quickly, the beauty of the post office right there. Cheers. This worked out perfectly. I feel like the rain was meant to be today. We've come into Pasta Street, which is one of many new craft beer pubs, restaurant, bars, whatever you want to call it, that are popping up in Ho Chi Minh City. Apparently it is thriving. It is a real scene now in the city, so we are trying 2 for ourselves, and then we have the sharer of 6. I'm having to read the menu because we have so many. I think I got the Nitro Irish Stout for myself because I love a stout. Let's try this. Oh, that's good. I always say the same with a stout. You get that chocolatey you get that coffee note, as long as it's not fizzy. I hate it when you get a stout and they put the bubbles in it. It's not good at all. But I don't know where we're going to start with these. A lot of these are locally sourced, so the ingredients, for example, in the dragon fruit, you get a local dragon fruit. In the God Water craft lager that Molly has got, you have got the peppers that come straight from Phu Quoc. So it's sort of like resembling our journey.
I opted for a mini one just because I knew that we were going to get this taster session. So I'll quickly try the Phu Quoc black peppers, I believe it is. How cool is that? It's very nice. I was kind of expecting a peppery taste.
Like pepper?
No, not at all. I don't know where or how the peppers are in the beer, but it's a good one.
I need to try this. Firstly, the colour is so cool, and it is a dragon fruit sour, and you see dragon fruit everywhere in Vietnam. I think that was what was in that. Was that what was in the room?
I think so.
I think that was a dragon fruit. I've never heard of a dragon fruit flavoured beer, but we'll give it a go. No, that's not for me. That's really sour.
Is it?
I don't like sour beers. Can the rain stop so I don't have to drink anymore?
It is still raining. The beers did not stop the rain, so we are having to order another taxi. Welcome to the Propaganda restaurant. This place is so cool and so unique. Basically what they've done is they've turned propaganda posters into funny sort of jokes. Most of them are all about food.
We are literally running from one place to another, and it's so cool how they have used the propaganda posters. Like you've got the old hammer and sickle. Perfect. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you. We've got some light. It's very dark in here. They've got like the old hammer and sickle and things like that, and they're basically changing it into propaganda for food. So like, eat your vegetables, eat your fruit, your 5 a day. We have actually gone for the banh mi, the Vietnamese sandwich. We need to compare it to the other banh mi that we had in Hanoi, and we have some spring rolls on the way. This looks really good. It's like an omelette inside of a...
It's going to be a tough competition though.
It's very good though.
We're honestly going in and out of places to hide from the rain.
It's still not stopped.
The weather has not blessed us in Ho Chi Minh, but we're going to make it a very good day. And just as we were talking about the vegetable spring rolls, they arrived. So it's like avocado, omelette, brown rice and vegetables with a spicy peanut dip. It's going to be funny trying to watch Matt do the chopsticks again. That tastes like egg fried rice with a spicy peanut sauce. It's really, really nice. So fresh and very crunchy.
Is this your propaganda to make people eat it?
Yes. Breakfast time.
Oh, I'm definitely too tall for this. Good morning guys from Ho Chi Minh, Vietnam. The rain just didn't stop last night. It did not want to play ball for us, so we didn't get to explore the rest of what we wanted to see around Ho Chi Minh. In the evening we came back to the Lotte Hotel and just chilled in the lounge. We are now down at breakfast in Yoshina, the Japanese restaurant here at Lotte. It's so cool. I'm sat on the floor. It's a very traditional Japanese restaurant. Coffee on the way, omelette on the way, and then we are going to head out for... We have about an hour to quickly run around the city and see what we can see.
Good morning. 1 hour to eat this, drink this, and explore as much as we can of the city.
Breakfast eaten, we're out, and look, the sun would be out the day we only have an hour to explore the city. We had one thing to choose, so we decided to head to the oldest and I think largest market in all of Ho Chi Minh, and that is Ben Tha Market, dating back to 1912. We haven't got long.
Let's go do some shopping. This is probably not the best place for Matt to be because he knows that I love shopping, but we actually just found out that Bentar means Harbour Citadel, which is pretty unique. I can't say that it looks anything like
I think this
Citadel.
is the new.
This is the new building. Yeah,
there was one before that.
there was one before it, but you can literally get everything here. You've got all your copies. You've got duvets. Do you want a duvet? Fruit, veg, fish. Not going there. I'm going to definitely be looking at handbags.
It's got to be. No, it's got to be a souvenir. So
Okay, a souvenir and handbag. I can't stop laughing. We've just spotted the traditional Vietnamese hats, the tiny ones. I have a feeling that they're for animals.
Should we get 2 for the dogs?
We should. Oh my god! Stop! Look at how cute.
I feel like they need to be this size.
No, that's too big.
No, that'd be perfect because it has the string underneath. Are these for dogs? These ones?
Dog.
For dog.
How cute.
What size?
How much are they?
80.
For small?
What about for small? Like
70.
okay.
Would you two for 100?
2 for 100?
Yeah. 120.
Ooh, 100.
2 for 100.
Okay, cool.
Thank
we
you.
do.
I think that's still a bit high, but we'll get them.
So much. Thank you.
Thank you.
So much.
Let me see them.
Oh my god, stop it now. Are you ready? You won't believe this. Are they not the cutest things you have ever seen? You are lying if you think these are not the cutest thing in the world. Absolutely love them. We only had 1 hour to explore the city and that was probably the best way to do it, heading to Bentar Market and picking up 2 cute little souvenirs. Our hotel is so well located. You're in District 1. Everything as a tourist that you need to see really is around District 1. But we do have now 1 hour until we have to leave for the airport to make our flight, and the hotel is giving us a spa treatment. So what a way to spend our last hour in Ho Chi Minh, by at our hotel getting a spa treatment, and I'm in my robe. How outrageously fancy is our lobby, by the way?
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm finding you, madam.
Thank you.
Oh, it smells so good in here.
Yeah, it smells so nice.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome drink.
Kumquat juice. We're now choosing our oils. This is lavender. I'm not so keen on lavender. Maybe I like the sound of aromatic wood. Wow, look at this. We have a whole room to ourselves. Let's do this.
Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. Can you see by my face? That was so relaxing. We've now got a tea and some ginger. You have to have like a little bit. It's like salty or sugary?
Sugar, ginger.
Oh, that is good.
And then a sip of the tea.
Sip of the tea.
And now you're totally zen.
And now I need to run to the airport. Thank you so much. It was amazing. You're the best. Thank you so much. Hi to the airport. Thank you. Darwin, the capital of the Northern Territory here in Australia.
Croc burger.
Wow, it does not get much better than this.